Year-old who found porn for the first time before he was ready.
Wow.
And the 14-year-old who was bullied so bad.
Ryan Reynolds once joked that if they were ever under attack, he'd use his wife as a human shield, and laughed about how, after Green Lantern came and went, he and Blake were both single and even went on a double date. He's always said Blake has been one of the few constants in his life, but now, big news it might be on the way out. And all signs are pointing to Justin Baldoni dropping some major receipts that could seriously stir the pot. Let's get into it. Reynolds built his empire on signature humor, charm, and marketing genius. From viral Mint Mobile campaigns to those iconic aviation gin ads and turning Deadpool into a full-blown marketing masterclass, he always knew exactly how to get people talking. But behind the scenes, sources suggest things haven't been as seamless as fans assumed. Tensions have reportedly been brewing for a while, and it wasn't just about creative direction. There's a lot more going on under the surface. Before we dive into the storm of business clashes, power struggles, and maybe even a dash of revenge, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Every click helps keep this channel running strong. So what's really the deal? People close to Maximum Effort are saying disagreements started surfacing between Reynolds and key executives. And it wasn't only about which campaigns or projects got the spotlight. Money, ownership, and decision-making power are reportedly at the heart of the conflict. And now there's Justin Baldoni. You might be wondering what role he plays in all this, but it's wild. The Jane the Virgin actor, who's been building a reputation as a director, actor, and businessman, is reportedly dropping receipts that could explain why Reynolds may have been pushed out. No one's revealing exact details yet, but insiders say it's huge. Some suggest it could involve contracts, ownership rights, or major creative control issues, while others think it might be tied to personal fallout between Reynolds and Maximum Effort's higher-ups. Either way, the reactions across the industry suggests this isn't just a minor disagreement, it's serious. Fans have noticed subtle changes in the brand lately. Reynolds' usual involvement in major campaigns seems reduced. Leadership dynamics are shifting, and branding moves look different without him at the forefront. Could this have been building up to a bigger split? Possibly. If Reynolds was forced out, it could be one of the biggest shakeups in Hollywood business history. Maximum Effort was built around his humor, image, and marketing brilliance. Without him, the future of the brand is uncertain. But there's another angle. What if Ryan chose to walk away? Some insiders think this might have been a long time coming. Reynolds could have decided to exit before things got messy, stepping away rather than fighting a losing battle behind closed doors. Since the story broke, Hollywood insiders have been scrambling to piece together what really happened. Some say Ryan's role had been quietly diminishing for months, while others speculate that Baldoni's receipts could be far more damaging than initially thought. What makes this even more interesting is that this may not be purely a business decision. Personal tensions between Reynolds and Maximum Effort executives might have played a bigger role than anyone expected. Ryan has always been the face of the brand, but running a business like this is far from a one-man show. When money, creative control, and power collide, things can get messy fast. Disagreements may have arisen over branding, upcoming projects, or who has the final say on major decisions, and the timing is suspicious. Maximum Effort has been expanding rapidly into bigger projects, partnerships, and even TV production. Could someone behind the scenes have seen this as the perfect moment to push Ryan out? Or maybe Reynolds simply saw the writing on the wall and chose to leave on his own terms before the situation turned ugly. One thing is certain: whether he was forced out or walked away, this marks a major turning point for Maximum Effort and for Ryan Reynolds' role in Hollywood. With Baldoni dropping receipts, power struggles exposed, and fans analyzing every subtle sign, the story is far from over. Every new detail could reshape the narrative about what really happened behind the glitz, humor, and viral campaigns. As this unfolds, we're witnessing not just a business shakeup, but a collision of ego, fame, and creative control at the highest levels. Ryan Reynolds' departure from Maximum Effort could send ripples across campaigns, partnerships, and Hollywood reputations. And with Justin Baldoni now in the mix, things are about to get even messier. Stay tuned, because this story is heating up, and Popstream will be there to break down every shocking move as it happens. Ryan Reynolds has often spoken about his complicated relationship with his father. Coming from a middle-class blue-collar home, Reynolds' dad was tough and distant, a figure who didn't exactly connect with the idea of superheroes, especially male superhero movies. Yet even in that difficult dynamic, Reynolds found ways to navigate his world and build his own path. Meanwhile, the saga at Maximum Effort keeps getting juicier, and all eyes are now on Justin Baldoni. Sources suggest Baldoni may have dropped some major receipts that could explain why Ryan's role at the company suddenly shifted, or why he may have even been pushed out entirely. But the twist is that Baldoni's exact role in all this remains unclear. Some insiders say he was simply a messenger, caught in the middle with information that happened to back up what was already happening behind the scenes. Others believe Baldoni knew exactly what he was doing, strategically releasing the information either to position himself as a major player or to expose the inner workings of Maximum Effort. The wildest theory floating around is that this could just be the beginning. Rumors suggest that more names could be dragged into the mess, and that the power struggle at Maximum Effort might be far bigger than anyone realized. Could other Hollywood heavyweights step forward? Could legal battles be looming? One thing is certain: Ryan Reynolds isn't the type to stay quiet. If he was truly pushed out, major moves from him could be imminent. And let's be honest, he's Ryan Reynolds. If he wanted to, he could launch an entirely new brand tomorrow and have the whole world talking. Since word got out about Reynolds possibly leaving Maximum Effort, the situation behind the scenes has grown even messier. Industry insiders say this is far bigger than a simple business split. More names are being whispered about, with speculation that other Hollywood players may have known about the shakeup long before the public did. Some even suggest that certain executives at Maximum Effort had been planning this for months, carefully setting the stage to phase Ryan out. But the biggest question remains: why? That's the million-dollar question everyone is trying to answer. Then there's Justin Baldoni. If his receipts really played a role, that suggests there's hard evidence something went down behind closed doors. But what exactly does he have? Sources indicate Baldoni's receipts could involve internal financial decisions, contracts, ownership stakes, or disputes over intellectual property. Others speculate they might point to personal conflicts between Ryan and key executives at Maximum Effort. Either way, the timing of Baldoni releasing this information doesn't seem coincidental. Meanwhile, Ryan has been noticeably quiet. No cryptic tweets, no offhand jokes, no signature Reynolds sarcasm. That silence is deafening. When has Ryan ever stayed quiet on rumors before? This could mean he's planning something big, and this isn't just about Maximum Effort. If Ryan really was pushed out, it raises major questions about celebrity-owned brands and how much control stars truly have. Are these companies simply using famous faces to build empires, only to push them out once they get too powerful? If it happened to Ryan, could it happen to other Hollywood A-list? The fallout could seriously damage Maximum Effort's image. This isn't just about Ryan, it's pulling Blake Lively into the fire as well. Sources close to the situation report serious legal tensions between Blake and Baldoni. The exact reasons remain unclear, but some reports tie it to intellectual property rights over a project both were connected to, while others suggest overlapping business dealings with Maximum Effort. And here's the kicker: Ryan isn't sitting back. People close to him say he's deeply involved, supporting Blake however he can. Anyone who thought Ryan would stay quiet seriously miscalculated. Maximum Effort's reputation is already taking a massive hit. Quietly removing Ryan from the spotlight is one thing, but now, with Blake tied to a legal dispute with Baldoni, the optics are bad. Investors are reportedly nervous. Fans are talking, and social media is buzzing with theories about whether Ryan's exit and Blake's legal issues are connected. Could someone at Maximum Effort have tried to push both Ryan and Blake out of projects? Or is it all a coincidence? And with Baldoni in the mix, if his receipts influenced Ryan's departure and he's also involved in legal battles with Blake, the pieces aren't adding up and the drama is far from over. Who's shaking up Hollywood? Ryan Reynolds, the face of Maximum Effort. Could this saga be bigger than Maximum Effort itself? Could a larger power struggle be unfolding behind the scenes? Maximum Effort rose to global fame thanks to Ryan Reynolds' humor, charm, and energy, alongside Rob McElhenney's leadership. Now, with half of that iconic duo out of the picture, fans are questioning whether the team can maintain its global spotlight. Will Rob keep the energy alive and secure local support, or is this upheaval threatening to undo all the progress they fought so hard for? Adding to the tension, the company's official announcement prompted a dramatic members meeting. Season ticket holders and devoted fans packed the stadium, eager for answers, while specifics remain closely guarded. Sources say the board faced tough questions. How did this turmoil unfold behind closed doors? Why were warning signs ignored? How did Ryan's personal troubles bleed into company affairs? And most importantly, what measures will prevent this from happening again? The answers are still coming, but one thing is clear: the situation is unprecedented. Between legal battles, strategic leaks, and power struggles, Maximum Effort and everyone involved are under an intense spotlight. Hollywood fans and insiders alike are watching every move, knowing that one more revelation could flip the entire narrative. The Ryan Reynolds, Justin Baldoni, and Blake Lively saga has become more than just a business story. It's a full-blown Hollywood thriller, blending corporate intrigue, personal tension, and celebrity power plays. On a more personal note, Reynolds has reflected on his life outside the business. Speaking about his family, he shared how having his child deepened his love for his wife in ways he'd never experienced before. Yet even amidst that personal joy, the professional storm rages on. The board assured attendees that they acted immediately at the first sign of a breach of trust. They acknowledged the confusion but stood firm in their decision to part ways with Reynolds. Meanwhile, Ryan took to social media, posting a statement that many critics felt lacked true accountability. He insisted his passion for Maximum Effort had always been genuine and suggested any misunderstandings stemmed from his instinct to protect his wife. While he apologized if anyone felt misled, he sidestepped the larger issues, ignoring rumors that he had influenced media coverage on Blake's behalf and remaining silent on the leaked messages that had damaged her credibility. Critics were quick to call his response evasive. Fans who once cheered his every move became divided, some expressing gratitude for the joy he brought to the brand, while others demanded a more honest and heartfelt apology. Rob McElhenney's response, though brief, was telling. He expressed sadness over the situation but also determination, thanking Reynolds for his contributions while firmly backing the board's decision. He reassured fans that the company's future remained in safe hands and emphasized that the community's interests would always come first. While his words comforted some, others admitted it would take time to move past the scandal. Despite the chaos, Maximum Effort is showing remarkable resilience. Online forums buzzed with memories of past hardships, financial struggles, near collapses and ownership shake. Yet, through it all, many fans refuse to lose hope, waiting to see how this high-stakes drama will finally unfold. Despite all the drama, many believe the club's heart remains intact. Fans commend Rob McElhenney for standing by the community and making the tough calls. And let's be honest, some still appreciate Ryan Reynolds for the attention he brought, though his exit was abrupt, for a brief, electrifying moment. Maximum Effort was at the center of the football world, drawing global spotlight, new sponsorships, and a surge of international fans. Those impacts cannot be erased. Ryan Reynolds' departure from Maximum Effort is easily one of the most jaw-dropping twists in modern sports, a saga of hidden motives, behind-the-scenes maneuvering, and a dramatic fall from grace. At the heart of it all is Blake Lively's highly contested narrative, a powerful example of how personal ambitions can collide with professional responsibilities in an era where social media and celebrity influence can rewrite a story in real time. The full truth may never emerge, but the fallout is undeniable. The once unbreakable ownership team is fractured, trust within the community shaken, and Blake Lively's professional image has taken a hit. Soon, attention will shift back to the pitch, where performance and strategy must take center stage. Yet this controversy will leave a lasting mark on Maximum Effort's history, a cautionary tale of what happens when Hollywood glitz collides with small-town devotion and private interests, threaten the dreams of an entire community. If there is a silver lining, it's the unwavering strength of the fans. Their dedication remains unshaken, their spirit unbreakable, and they will push forward, ready to reclaim their team's identity. As for Ryan and Blake, every move they make will be scrutinized. Fans will be watching closely, deciding whether their next steps come from sincerity or whether they are merely chasing another opportunity. While burdened by a scandal they never anticipated,